Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to learn how to use ever and never that you will learn in Unit 2. Okay, we use the present perfect tense and ever to ask if people have the experience of doing something. So when we are talking about experience, we have to look at the timeline here. Okay, this is the timeline. Time is going on. This is the past. And here is now. When we are talking about experience, we have to count when you were like 0-year-old, when you were born. And now, P5, how old are you? 11 or 12 years old? Okay. So when we are talking about experience, we are counting whether you have done something from 0-year-old until here, this point, when you're now. That's why when you are talking about experience, for example, have you been to Ocean Park? Have you been to America? You have to think, oh, from 0-year-old until now, have I ever done that thing? So when you talk about experience, it's from past until now. That's why we have to use the present perfect tense, and you can have the word ever in the question. Okay, so remember this timeline, we are talking about 0-year-old in the past until now. Okay, let's look at some examples here. We use ever with the present perfect tense in questions. Ever means at any time. Here is an example. Have you ever eaten red chilies? And the question is answered here. Yes, I have eaten red chilies. So the answer is yes. Okay. Then you have to use present perfect tense have eaten to show that you have got that experience. You are counting from 0-year-old until now. Yeah, I have tried that before. So you would say, yes, I have eaten red chilies. And look at here. You have present perfect tense have eaten in a question, and you add the word ever in a question. Okay, when you're asking about Bob, you have to use has because Bob is a he here. Has Bob ever eaten red chilies? Yes, he has eaten red chilies. So pay attention if your subject is he or she, then you have to use has instead of have. Okay, after ever, we have the word never. For never, we use it in negative sentences to say people do not have the experience of doing something. Okay, let's look at the example here. Have you ever eaten red chilies? No, so the answer is negative. No. Then you have to use never. I have never eaten red chilies because never we have to use it in negative sentences. So pay attention here. I have not had the experience. Here, never means you don't have that experience of eating red chilies. Okay. Also, have to be careful. Do not use ever in positive sentences. Ever is only used in questions. Okay. Fiona has eaten red chilies. Eva has never eaten red chilies. I have ever played badminton. Is this correct? Look at here. Do not use ever in positive sentences. This one is a positive sentence, right? I have played. It's a positive sentence, so this one is wrong. We don't use ever in positive sentence. And look at here. I have never played badminton. This one is correct. Okay, I have never played badminton. Okay, now let's have a summary in here. We put ever between the subject and the past participle in questions. So you can see we put ever between the subject and the past participle. So we have you ever eaten red chilies? Have they ever eaten red chilies? And in the answer, yes, I have eaten red chilies. Remember, if it is a positive sentence, do you need to put ever? No, we don't. But in negative sentence, no, they have never eaten red chilies. In the negative sentence, we can add the word never. But remember, we don't put never and not at the same time. Okay, when you use never, actually, it means not, right? They have not eaten red chilies, but you want to show that that person hasn't got that experience from 0-year-old until now, then you use never to replace the word not. Don't use not never at the same time. Then the next box. Has John ever climbed a tree? For he, she, it, third person singular. We use has. In question, we use ever. And then the answer, yes, he has climbed a tree. You don't need to put ever or never in a positive sentence. For negative sentence, no, she has never climbed a tree. Okay. Now it's your turn to answer the questions. Look at the photo and form a question using the words given. Peter, go camping. I want a question here. Look at the words provided. Peter camping has, have, go, went, gone, ever, never, question mark. Oh, here is a tip. Use ever in questions. So first of all, who are you talking about? Who is the subject? Peter, that's right. And Peter is a he. Peter is a he. Then, should we choose has or have? That's right, has. And then, this is talking about experience. What tense is it? Present perfect tense. Do we use go, when, or gone? That's right, gone. Okay, it's a question. Do we use ever or never? That's right, ever. Then we need a question mark. So let's write down the answer. First of all, it's a question. We started with has. Then subject has Peter. Then we have to add the word ever in the middle between the subject and the verb. Gone. Has Peter ever gone camping? Question mark. Okay, let's try another one. Look at the photo and complete the conversation using the words given. Oh, there is a trophy. Look at the subject. It's a you. Have or has? That's right. Have you? Question. Ever or never? Ever. Have you ever? Okay. Experience. What tense is it? Present perfect tense. Win, wins, or won? That's right. Have you ever won a trophy? Okay, use never in negative sentence. Here's a tip. Should be no. Look at the picture. No. I have never. Haven't got that experience. I've never won a trophy. Okay, let's do some more. Look at the photo and complete the conversation using the words given. You climb the Great Wall of China. Okay, here is the tip. Climb base form. Past participle in present perfect tense is climbed, is a regular verb. Okay, let's try. How to make a question. Have you, that's right. Experience in question ever. Have you ever climbed in PP? Climbed the Great Wall of China. Okay. And then look at the answer. It should be yes, right? Yes. I have climbed the Great Wall of China. Full stop. Okay, let's try the other one. Has. Okay, because we're talking about Elaine. Elaine is a girl. Has Elaine ride? Oh, question. Experience. What should we add? Ever. Has Elaine ever ride? PP is ridden. Has Elaine ever ridden on a camel? Okay, look at the picture. It's a no, right? So we should say no, comma. Elaine is a she. She has never, never in negative sentence, right? She has never ridden on a camel. Full stop to end a sentence. Okay, let's try this one. Look at the photo and complete the conversation. Look at the subject, Kevin and Fred. It's they. For they, have or has? That's right, have. Kevin and Fred. Question in experience, we need to add ever. Have Kevin and Fred ever watched in PP? We add ed. Here is set already. Ever watched fireworks? Question mark. And there is a cross in the picture, so the answer should be no, comma. They have. For negative sentence, we use never. They have never watched fireworks. Full stop. Okay? So after these questions, I think you have got a very brief understanding of using ever and never. Let me do a very quick summary before we go. First of all, ever, never, we use it in present perfect tense to talk about experience. When you're talking about experience, you are counting how many times that you have done that thing from 0 year old until now. So you're talking about something starting from the past to now. That's why you have to use present perfect tense. Okay? And in this unit, you are going to use ever in a question, and you have to answer your question by using never if it is a negative sentence. Okay? So, after watching this video, please do your pre-task 2.1 to consolidate what you have learned here. Okay? That's all for today. Goodbye.